back, everybody. This is SkyGuy264, and it is about time that we we switch up our base a bit. So I'm making a video right now. We're gonna try out some new base designs and see what works best, because right now it's been a long time since I was Town Hall 14 on my main account, and I'm sure there's a bunch of new defenses that weren't here back when I was Town Hall 14, and so we're gonna maybe try a couple of them out. So the first one up that we're going to do is the Diamond of Doom. Oh no. Now, I've heard people have great success with this, and I've also heard people have really crappy times with it. It didn't work out for them. I think it largely depends on your hero's abilities, your heroes in general, you know, the success rate of any base. But I'd like to try to isolate that and say that it isn't just my heroes, that this is purely I'm doing better in HBM monsters as a result of a base specifically. So anyway, this is the first one up. Again, we now have Pumpkin Duke, we've got our Druid, we've got our Thunder God, we've got the core people we really need to do better in HBM monsters. Now, there are some other ones that would be nice to have, but I think this will allow us to get up to D, because prior to now, we've been trying D every once in a while, and I have not been able to get through it. It's usually around, let's say, wave 4 maybe. I'm able to clear 4, but they get enough of my towers down that I just can't make it through the 5th wave. You know, that damn dinosaur is so freaking powerful. He just manages to take out somebody important, and then I have not been able to complete it yet. So again, my hope is that we can continue progressing with HBM monsters, because right now that is one of the main ways that I'm getting shards on this account. Now, shards are obviously important because we want to get all of our heroes' abilities, their skills rather, leveled up so that they can do more damage, that they can stay in longer, they can live longer, you know. All of this is very important for buffs for our heroes. And right now, I'm not doing very many dungeon runs. It's purely because of how busy I am. I'm really focusing a lot on my main account lately, and it's hard for me to find time to be able to do even just dungeon runs. So I find myself just slamming out a bunch of C runs, right? HBM Monsters Wave C, over and over and over again to do all of my shard farming. And I want to maximize that. I want to be able to do D, get those more shards, get up to E and get even more shards, better rewards, right? Be able to level faster. Because now, my heroes are getting higher level, which means the amount of experience that I'm getting from C is not really going as far as it used to. You know, I'd see a couple levels every single time I'd run before when they were lower level. Now, it's just like drips into the bucket, right? What's the term? Water droplets in the ocean? I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not getting enough experience for it to really be super beneficial immediately. Immediately obvious is what I'm looking to say. So I'm hoping that if I can get into these higher levels, I'll be able to go ahead and grind out experience that much faster. It'll assist us in shards, and that'll help us get their skills up. So here's the Diamond of Doom. Really, it's focusing on getting those waves to filter, you know, funnel into the sides. Those two openings where all of my heroes are just waiting to go ahead and pound them out. And it should work pretty well, you know, with those 3 layers of walls near the tops. That's enough incentive for the AI to not pound through those walls, and they will walk all the way around. Now, I'm kind of doing a non-traditional approach in that I'm putting my buildings around the outsides to try to funnel them in and to gain more time for my towers to keep hitting them. Now, a lot of people don't do that because it can be dangerous, right? You can keep outliers that are too far from your towers out there, like a single guardian that you didn't kill, and then you're going to end up failing the wave. But I'm hoping that I can eventually upgrade my tower so that it'll stay in range and that I will be able to pass D, basically is what it comes down to. Now, it's also important to note that this can get dangerous if you're not doing this properly. And what I mean by that is See those gaps where those two, they're kind of like the greater than and less than symbols there in the middle of the base. Basically that open area in between there. It can be really dangerous as far as raiders. They can easily drop their troops in there, and they can throw down a guardian angel, and within seconds they've wiped out all of my heroes, and it's just my base becomes a super easy raid at that point. So it's important that if you're doing something like this, that you go ahead and put either, well, you see I put my town hall on one side, that'll slow them down, but also on the other side, you know, maybe putting decorations, you know, buying some of those flowers. And all that does is it doesn't allow them to drop their troops right there. The hope is that their troops will instead have to be dropped a little bit further out, so they'll be damaging your towers, and then they'll just route all the way around the outside of your base. It gives you plenty of time to go ahead and do a lot of damage to them with your towers. So I'm going to go do some testing on this. I'm going to run through a couple Here monsters. I know I'm going to have to tweak some stuff, like where I'm putting the town hall. Where it currently is probably a bad idea. But I'm going to try to work on it, get it to a point where I can run D consistently, and then I will post another update to show you guys what I did, why I did it, and you know, what works. Alright, I'm going to head out. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Leave me feedback in the comments, and let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. Alright guys, until next time, take care everybody.